Hey there, hi there, ho there, neighbors. Welcome to my channel. If you are an old friend, welcome back. Oh, I guess I'm feeling silly right now. Or I'm channeling somebody with some kind of southern and or Minnesotan accent. Good grief. Alright, so I'm burning the sage and the Palo Santo today because we need to clear this energy. I had the opportunity to sage the whole house today, which I think should be done at least once a year. And if you're going through a lot of shit, maybe even more often than that. I started doing it 20 years ago without really even knowing or understanding just how important it is. And I did it once in like 10 years. And then I started doing it like once a year. And let me tell you, I'm not saying it's the only reason, but the more I did that, the more my spiritual warfare ramped up. And I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty well in the eye of the storm at the moment. So anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about collective. That's you, by the way. All right, who is this sign for? What sign is this reading for? Who do we need to gossip about right now, huh? Virgo. All right, we'll do Virgo. This came out with it. Saturn. Limits and lessons. As well as 8th house. Transformation. And mystery. Now I'm going to say, just a heads up, this might be important because we've got this 888 portal coming up. This is not your regular old 88 Lionsgate portal, okay? Because this full moon that we are currently in right now, this Capricorn full moon, is pretty major ending of cycles. It is the end of this 16-year Capricorn cycle, okay? For those of you who don't know, Capricorn is known as the boss or devil energy. So, that's important. And before the next full moon comes, we will be entering through this 8-8 Lionsgate portal. But it is the year of 2024. If you add 2, 0, 2, and 4 together, you get 8. So it is the 8-8-8 Lionsgate. This alone right here, this message is telling me a lot. That Saturn, Capricorn, whatever, right? These cycles, the 16-year cycles is ending, right? The lessons. Did you learn your lessons? Or did you not? Were you able to, Virgo, the alchemist, to alchemize your karmic lessons and the Saturn cycle energy in order to transform? I think that will determine for most people whether or not the gates of this portal will be open. I'm going to go ahead and continue this reading for Virgo, but I think I'm going to have to do an 888 portal reading by itself because I think this energy just wants to come out. It wants to be told. So let's do it. Tell me what we need to know for Virgo, or about Virgo. Okay. Unhealed. Oh, because I'm using one of my homemade decks, I will stop and take a minute to remind you, if you haven't noticed from any of my other videos yet, that I am creating a new deck and I would like your input. So please feel free to comment on this video or any of my other videos, any suggestions that you may have. There are no bounds here. No guarantee that it'll get, used, but I definitely want to hear from you. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you have to say, and I would love to have your input on this new deck. And I think it would be wonderful for you to be able to give a suggestion and then see it come out in a reading. So there's that. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel. Unhealed, let the dead bury the dead, Luke 9:60. Move on from dead, unhealed people and live. I'm going to say that this is not for everyone, but this may be a confirmation for someone, being that it is Virgo, Luke 9:60. Somebody's birthday could be September 6th. May or may not be named Luke or know someone named Luke. So that may be confirmation for someone. If it's not confirmation for you, this message can still be for you. There's just not that added confirmation, and maybe there'll be another confirmation for you somewhere later on. So I'm getting that this actually goes very well with what we've already got here about Saturn, learning lessons, alchemizing energies. Were you able to turn your bad karma into good karma kind of thing? Did you heal? Or did you remain unhealed? And those who are dead, who remain unhealed, will be left behind by the people who chose to live and become healed. It is very much the same energy as the Rapture. Strength. Man. Things. And I have one or two fall down. Where did they go? Oh, okay. Meant for good and Toth or thought. Okay, so. I am getting man, thought that they had the strength to do things that were meant for good. However, they focused on the things and not so much the meant for good. So maybe that they started out with good intentions, but that somewhere along the way, they lost their ability to think for themselves, and they became weak and relied on people, places, and things rather than what was really, truly good for them. These are the people who succumbed to the Saturn energy rather than alchemize it. That's what I'm getting. Okay. All right, let's see if there's anything we can get out of this reading. This deck in this reading for Virgo or about Virgo. What do we need to know? Okay, so we have within 1 month. All right. And that goes along with what we're talking about here with this 888 portal. It is less than a month away. All right. Let me see. What can we get out of the T deck for this reading and Virgo? Wow. Confirmation. Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So these unhealed people, part of the reason that they're, dead, unhealed, is not alive, is because they were so stubborn. They didn't want to change. They didn't think they needed to change. They thought they were strong enough as they were. They never succumbed to the idea that there was a higher power out there. They thought that, that they were the higher power, that it doesn't get any more, powerful than them. The ego, the pride comes before the fall. That's what that's about. They are going to be hurting. Heartache over what you no longer have. Spear. Shot to the heart and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. You played my heart and you played your games, darling. You give love a bad name. This is the kind of people that they are. They're dead inside. They're unhealed, and they tried to take you down with them. And they're going to be heartbroken to have to watch you have the strength to leave them behind. Grapes. Time to go out and have fun. This is you now. You get to move on. You healed. You get to go out and have fun. It's like, it's almost like God telling you, okay, good job getting your chores done. Now you can go and have fun. Right? Like you did the tasks that God gave you. And these people thought that they were like too good for that or something. You know what I mean? Just something like that. That's the energy that I am getting there. What else do we need to know? Okay, so, dang. Okay, we have the 8 of Chalices, which is the 8 of Cups, right? And the 8 of Wands. So here's this 8-8 again, man. It's like, it is just permeating right now. It's such a strong energy. And that's, I think, a good sign that it's going to be a very strong portal. It's going to create a lot of positive changes for those who have put in the work. And it's quickly, look at this, quickly, okay? 8 of Wands, quickly getting the fuck out, okay? All right? Quickly. I think, like, once you go through this portal, it's going to happen like that. Like, things are just going to start, everywhere you turn, problem solved. Like, you've got your freaking fairy godmother, just working overtime to make sure that every blockage is removed, every dream comes true, every good thing that's been held back from you is delivered and on time, like boom, 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 boom. This is the energy. This is what is coming, and it's beautiful. It is beautiful. It is so well deserved and hard earned, I'm telling you. What else do we need to know for or about this reading for Virgo? I have to say, there is still time. So if you do not resonate with this in feeling that you are healed, or that there are some parts of you that may be left unhealed, there's still time. There's still time. You have a month. You have a month to start working on yourself. To get right with God and do the work and say, you know what? I'm sorry I didn't show up before, but I'm here and I'm ready to get it done. Tell me what I need to do. Look at that. The Hermit. That inner soul searching. It's like when you show up, it's like when your present person and soul shows up at the crossroads to meet with your past inner child and your future higher self. I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. And you, the present version, shows up and says, I'm ready to get to work. For some of you, now I've got it ringing in my ear. For some of you, this has already happened. But for some of you, it's not too late. And this can be your energy. The time is ripe. Ripe. The grapes are ripe for the picking. There's still time for you to be able to join the land of the living and be able to go out and have fun. Go out with a bang, You don't have to be, it's like, give me a hanged man to show me the enlightenment of being able to choose happiness, that it really is a choice. No, there's 8 of Pentacles. Hard work. It is hard work. Yes, it is. But we got this 888 with the 9 of the Hermit. So it's like the 888 Lionsgate is going to send you through this portal where your past inner child, your present self, and your future higher self all come together, working together for a common goal. And that goal is, well, what is the goal? Truth and breakthrough. A new beginning. What else? Tell me more about what the goal of this collaboration with self is. Ten of Pentacles. It is about healing generational curses, breaking generational curses, healing generational wounds, creating a foundation of wealth and abundance. Not just financially, but just generationally. Right? Of alchemizing all of this pain, all of this hurt, all of this trauma, and turning it into something beautiful, like turning this generational trauma into generational abundance. So it's like you got abused as a child. You have children. You have come to the realization that you don't have to be the kind of parent to your children that your parent was to you. You can be a stay-at-home parent. You can be a loving, nurturing parent. You can be a parent who allows their child to grow. Look at these. Look at these beautiful roses. You can allow your children the opportunity to grow in a garden of love. And see just what kind of a beautiful legacy you will leave for future generations by doing that. What else? Queen of Swords. I just take that as I am speaking the truth, because the Eight of Swords already came. Ace of Swords already came out. Is there anything else that we need to know? Seven of Pentacles. It's about I'm getting Reaper, like the Grim Reaper, or reaping the rewards. And that, like, the Rapture is kind of like separating the wheat and the chaff, right? The good stuff from the not good stuff. The people who are willing to learn and grow and change from the people who are not. But I'm also getting that it's very much you being the one to plant the seeds for lasting generations, a dynasty, a legacy of good seeds that starts with you. And what great fruit will come from that, because you did the hard work. You did the soul searching. You did the alchemizing. I think that this is a beautiful message, and I am so happy to have been able to share it with you. I think I will choose one of this herbiary deck of cards, and we'll be done. Crack open. Rose. What were we just talking about? being able to crack open the roses, right? To let them grow. To give them a garden of love to grow in and see how beautiful they can become. And watch them bloom and crack open in truth. That sword of truth. I'm also getting that Pink song, you know, when the storm's out, you run in the rain, put your sword down, dive right into the pain, stay unfiltered and loud, you be proud of that skin full of scars. That's all I know so far. And something about, and when the walls crack, 'cause it lets the light in, you be loud and be proud of that skin full of scars. That's all I know so far. So, page 56. I'm also getting here the Rose of Sharon. It is from the Bible. If you want to do some further research on that, you may find some personal confirmation there. Okay, this is Rose. Yes, that Rose sighs as she contemplates Rainier Maria's Rilke's take on relationships. Rose adores poetry, but despite popular belief, she simply can't countenance mushy love. Rose knows that to experience love in full, you need to be a strong vessel, while at the same time cracking open. A contradiction? No. No more a contradiction than flowers and thorns, murmurs Rose. Rose reminds you to embrace dualities and say both and instead of either or. Once the realization is accepted that even between the closest human beings, infinite distances exist, a wonderful living side by side can grow. If they succeed in loving the distance between them, it makes it possible for each to see the other whole against the sky. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that this has helped you in some way. I hope that if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time. And I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel so that I can see you again soon.